Attorney Jonathan Nelson, reminding you that if you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important to have somebody on your side. When you need a lawyer,
then you need Nelson.
The census workers you see in your neighborhood are likely people you've seen before, men and women from our community. They have been tasked by the government to follow up on homes that have not completed the 2020 census. Based on the current response rate of 63.3%, the Census Bureau estimates it will need to visit about 56 million addresses to collect responses in person.
Good afternoon. My name is Phyllis. I'm with the U.S. Census Bureau. Do you have a few minutes that we can complete your 2020 census?
sure.
That's wonderful. Thank you, sir.
So if you haven't completed your census either online, by phone, or by mail, it's likely you'll receive a visit. Counting everyone who lives in the United States can be especially challenging in rural areas. Workers will not enter a property that has a locked gate or fence, but they are authorized to enter your property otherwise. Oftentimes, residents are suspicious of unknown faces walking the neighborhood. Census takers can be easily identified by a valid government ID badge with their photograph, a U.S. Department of Commerce watermark, an expiration date on the badge, and their vehicle is labeled as well.
Hi, my name is Suzanne from the U.S. Census Bureau. I'm here to help you fill out your census questionnaire. Do you have 10 minutes, please? The time, please?
Sure, I do.
A census worker will ask 12 questions. That is all. 12 questions. The questions are very basic demographic questions. Who lives in the household? How are they related? Their age, sex, and race. Whether they own or rent the house, and their phone number. You can find a complete list of questions at 2020census.gov. If you do not answer the census, the workers will contact at least 3 of your neighbors to find out how many people are living in your home. If you have already answered the census questions, sometimes you may receive a visit for follow-up questions. You will not be counted twice. The census is conducted every 10 years. This mandate is actually in our Constitution. Participating in the census is also required by law. It gives our government an opportunity to find out how many people live in the United States. It's important. The count has an effect on the shape and size of electoral districts. These can change as our population shifts. So a count can mean that an area loses or gains seats in government. The count can also help with the allocation of money to communities, such as on infrastructure or public services. Every year, billions of dollars in federal funding go to hospitals, fire departments, schools, roads, and other resources based on census data. So you can see just how our community can benefit from the count. So if you don't want a census worker to knock on your door, you can complete your household census online at 2020census.gov. Or you can do it by phone at 844-330-2020. But if you do get a knock on the door from a census worker, it could be someone you know. And remember, they have a job to do. Please take 10 minutes to answer 12 easy questions and help your community in the count. For more census details, visit 2020census.gov.